Welcome to Davis Station. My name is Sergeant Needler. I am First Sergeant of Davis's Company of Indiana Territorial Rangers. I would like to give you a brief history of the Indiana Rangers. Back in the year 1807, when settlers were traveling the traces in the southern part of the Indiana Territory, there started to be some Indian hostilities that were breaking out. Governor of the Indiana Territory at that time, William Henry Harrison, decided to form a unit called the Rangers to patrol the traces, to provide for the safety of the settlers, and to keep the traces free of natural debris. The Rangers existed for 2 years, from 1807 to 1809. By 1809, things had settled down and the Rangers were deactivated. During that time period, most of the Rangers patrolled on foot, however some were mounted. A couple years later, things started changing in this area once again as far as relations with the Indians, and hostilities broke out in the fall of 1811 with a battle called the Battle of Tippecanoe. Though the Rangers were not activated at that time, some did participate in that battle. However, the next summer, in June of 1812, the Rangers once again were activated by Governor Harrison. This time, he chose to have most Rangers patrol on horseback and some patrol on foot. Davis's Company of Indiana Rangers portrays those who patrolled on foot. The Rangers, during the second activation, existed from that summer month in 1812 to the end of the War of 1812, which was in early spring of 1815. The Indiana Rangers has a long history. We here at Davis Station try to give the public a glimpse into how it may have been. Sir, we're reporting.
Men, I heard that there was some limbs down across the road, and that narrowed it so that horses can't get through.
Okay.
So if we could go clean that and check for sign while you're out there.
Yes, sir. Sergeant, get a group of men together. You can choose how many to send out. You heard what the captain said. Tell them to keep a keen eye out. It's been way too quiet around here. I just have this feeling that something's about ready to happen.
Will do, First Sergeant.
Okay, carry on.
Corporal Stites.
Sergeant?
The Mississinewa trace needs to be patrolled right now. I need 2 of your best rifles, 2 of your strongest men. There's a tree down, but there's also been activity down the way. So you need to have 2 of those guys on a sharp lookout.
Okay. Privates,
Yes, sir.
patrol the river.
Make sure your powder's loaded. Corporal, report.
Sergeant, we took care of the tree and saw no signs.
Good, very good. Carry on.
Thank you.
First Sergeant,
Yes.
I have a report on the patrol. Corporal Stites tells me that the trace has been cleared of the obstruction and
good.
he saw no sign of any Indian.
No sign.
No sign.
Wow. Okay, that's good news. My gut told me different, but that's good news. Let's go report to the captain. Report has come from the patrol that was sent out. Obstructions have been cleared on the trace, but no sign of hostiles. That's not what I was feeling in my gut, but they said no sign.
No sign. Okay. Well, I appreciate them cleaning it, and tell the men they did a great job.
Will do, sir.
Harrison sent the rangers into this area to clean up the traces, which were the roads that led west. And they were paths that the animals made, so that some places they weren't very wide. So we would widen them so that the wagons could get through. And then we'd also watch for Indian attacks and help the people to get through the areas where there was trouble at.